Hello Wanderers, I'm MegaElite19 and welcome to the opening of my first booster box of the Aqua Zone Levels. This is my most favorite setting of the Backrooms, where white and perfect tiles mixes with lukewarm water in beautifully designed rooms, coming directly from a dream. But here, in the Aqua Zone Levels, there are scary entities that awaits you. And this place is not safe as the original level. But without further ado, let's begin. So let's open this bad boy over here. Let's hope to find some juicy stuff, like for example the full art water sentinel. Let's see. Oh, I've been waiting for this moment for a long time, and now here we are. So let's open the first pack. Damn. Let's see. So we have got Watery Corridor. Nice room. It's a positive one, but you have to be careful, because if you hold the 0 hazards, you will take 1 hazard. So you have to be careful. Next we are going to have Pixel. So this is a bad entity that will become your companion and will cause a lot of problems. Next we have Foams. Foams is a companion for sanity, and while Foams is your companion, you may choose to lose 5 sanity to devour a green light or lower rarity entity. And if you attach the entity to the Foams, well, Foams take 2 extra damage for every entity, but you can attach up to 2 entities to him. Next we got the Daybright Spray. Nice item. This one is based on your deck in hand. If you have less than 20 cards, you deal 1 damage. If you have 20 cards, at least 20 cards in your deck in hand, this item will deal 3 damage. So not bad at all, because it's not too difficult to have more than 20 cards, I believe. Next we have Sea Urchin. So this is a dual entity, and it's like it's chasing you if you have a gem. It chases you, and if it stops on an outcome card, you can shuffle this entity into the pool pile. You lose 1 deck in hand anytime Sea Urchin is adjacent to you on the field of play. Meanwhile, if you don't have a gem, when you engage Sea Urchin, becomes friendly, and you can lose 4 sanity to discard 2 hazards with the Sea Urchin. Not bad at all. Next we have the Soulroot Saint. So this one, it's a nice card, because it's a wearable item. And you can choose to add the top 2 cards from the pool pile to your deck in hand, and then you can discard the Soulroot Saint, or add this item to your inventory and gain +2 sanity each time an entity is defeated. Mirrored Life Jacket, another wearable item. So when you equip this item, it deals to you 2 deck in hand damage and 2 sanity loss. And while this item is in your inventory, all attack items deal +1 additional damage. So not bad at all. Alternatively, you can lose 2 sanity when using the attack item to deal +2 damage instead. And when you discard it, discard a hazard from your inventory. So a must-have item. Next we have Skylights. Nice room, positive room. 1 navigation point and free from the pool pile. Discard a hazard to gain 3 sanity, or pay a payment gem to discard all hazards from your inventory and gain +2 sanity per hazard discarded. So can save your life. Next we got, oh, a nice one. We got the Almond Water Pool. So Almond Water Pool is a pretty nice room. 0 navigation points, 1 from the pool pile, but you can choose any item from the discard pile and shuffle it into your deck in hand. If there is an entity adjacent to this room on the field of play, place them in the discard pile. If this entity is bacteria, place it in the pool pile instead. Pretty nice. Oh, and then we found a holographic Soulroot Saint. Nice. Very nice effect. Alright. Let's go with the second pack. Let's see. We got Turn Arcades. Nice room, nice simple room. 1 navigation point, 2 from the pool pile, and 1 sanity. No effects, so it's a pretty nice room to navigate with. And then we got the darkened pool rooms. This one is a bad room because it drains your sanity by 3, but you can place 2 navigation points and 3 from the pool pile. But you gain an hazard when you move into this room, so you better be careful. Then we got the water slide. This one is another bad room because you lose 4 sanity. But you may lose sanity equal to the damage of an attack item from the discard pile, then you can return that item to your inventory, so pretty nice effect. Next we got the Lazy River. Lazy River is a particular room, positive room, but instead of moving it across the field of play, you need to move it 1 space clockwise. So pretty nice room. Oh, then we got the Bullfrog Man, the big bad guy. Well, not so big, but it's for sure annoying, because it jumps on the field of play and it wants to grab you. Next, we got the Murky Pool. This is another bedroom, because if there are only 1 or 0 unfriendly entities on the field of play, this room will spawn another entity on the field of play, so you must be careful about it. Next we got the Inflatable Shark. So Inflatable Shark is a dual entity, because if you give to him a Painted Gem, he will help you because you gain sanity and you can discard the Inflatable Shark and another entity on the field of play, so it will help you out. But if you don't give him a Painted Gem, you will have to fight him, and he's got 5 life, so, and 3 decking damage, so it's pretty bad boy. Next on the list we got the Shadow Cyton. This is another pretty cool entity. So if you conceal another entity while the Shadow Cyton is unengaged, he will block your concealment. My best advice is to fight first the Shadow Cyton if you have the possibility to do it. Next we got the Boomerang Boy. This is a cool item, pretty strong, because you can use the Boomerang Boy to conceal an entity if you want, but when this item is uncovered and will be discarded, you may spend 5 sanity to return it to your inventory, so it's like a never-ending conceal item, if you spend sanity, of course. Next we got an Hollow Lifebound Shrooms. Pretty cool. And this is a pretty good item, because if you defeat an entity using this shroom, you may choose to lose 4 sanity to add that many cards from the pool pile to your deck in hand. So you deal 4 damage, and if you kill an entity with the Lifebound Shrooms, you get many cards as the sanity you spend. So pretty nice card. Next, we got another nice room. We got the Drainage Hollow, pretty nice card. It's a bedroom, but you can place the 4 navigation points, 2 counterclockwise and 2 clockwise, so you can open a lot of space. Next we found the Hazard. This is the new brand mechanic of the Aqua Zone. Water level rises is an hazard. You can see the icon over here. So when you gain a hazard, you have to place it in your inventory and lose sanity equal to the number of hazards you have. So for example, if you have 4 hazards, 3 hazards, and you take the 4th one, you lose 4 sanity. Items covered by a hazard cannot be used until the hazard is discarded, so it's a pretty difficult card. Items may not be added to a slot occupied by hazard, so you can't take items when you have a hazard in your inventory. Well, at least the slot where the hazard is placed is locked. But passive abilities from companions and wearable items still function. But if there is a hazard in their slot, then you cannot discard them, so they are locked in your pockets. If you gain a 5th hazard, instead lose 5 deck in hand and 5 sanity and discard the hazard in the hazard stack. So you must be careful, because if you get all your slots filled by hazard, you take 5 deck in hand, which is a big chunk of damage, and 5 sanity loss. And then we have our victory place, the Golden Slide. But to be able to escape, you need to have the Painted Gem and you need to have maximum 1 hazard in your inventory, otherwise you can't take the golden slide. Next up, we are speaking about exit. Now we're speaking about defeat. We found a Swirling Void. So Swirling Void is a permanent fixture, and when this card appears on the field of play, take all items in your inventory, shuffle them up, and discard one randomly. So you risk to lose some good items, and then you gain an hazard. Bad stuff, for sure. Next we got the Apoditherium. Another room that can help you out or not, depends. We got again Lifebound Shrooms, and then we got the new version, or actually the Aqua Zone version of the Almond Water. So this one, you can use it to restore 5 sanity or conceal an entity on the field of play. You may also combine 2 Almond Waters to create Almond Jelly. Almond Jelly is a pretty strong effect, because you just need to discard 2 Almond Waters from your inventory and send 1 entity from the field of play to the discard pile, but you can flip for a Painted Gem. Next we got another bad boy, we got Mercy. It's not so Mercy, dog. So if you have 11 sanity or less when Mercy is revealed on the field of play, engage it immediately, if you're not already engaged. If you are engaged, gain an hazard and engage Mercy immediately after you defeated the current entity. It's a bad card when appears on the field of play. -6 sanity, 6 of life, and 2 deck in hand. Pretty tough one. Next, we have found the Sacrificial Fountain. Another maybe nice card. So a lot of pool pile, 5 cards from the pool pile, 3 navigation points, but 5 sanity loss. And when you enter this room, you have to search the first green light unfriendly entity or above in your pool pile, and if you don't find any, search in your deck in hand. It will automatically engage you. It has +2 deck in hand damage until it's defeated or unengaged if you defeat it. Gain automatic Painted Gem. So it's a good method to take a gem, but you have to be careful, because if you take a strong entity from your pool pile, you can die from this card, actually. And next we found the Full Art Lobby Levels Dumbwaiter. So this card will take you back to a lobby level deck, and you can actually carry 1 item from your inventory with you, so you can use an Aqua Zone item in the lobby levels deck until you use it. Then you will discard it and place it in his deck. But yeah, nice one. Next, let's see. This is the 4th one. Oh, we found the Poolcat. Poolcat, it's a nice cool item, because when you add the Poolcat to your inventory, you get free sanity and you can discard an hazard. Then you can discard the Poolcat to add the top 3 cards from the pool pile, or you can use it to avoid sanity loss when engaging an entity. So you can use it to avoid, likely for example, if you engage a Water Sentinel, you can avoid his sanity loss, which is a big chunk of sanity. Next, we found Aqua Skits. So Aqua Skits, it's a friendly entity. You can add it to your inventory, and you can choose to conceal an entity with them, or gain +2 sanity, or discard an hazard from your inventory and gain 2 cards from the pool pile. So pretty nice card with a lot of possibilities. Pretty strong in my opinion. Next, we got the Hazard Crab. This little guy, when he is revealed on the field of play, you have to bury an item from either your inventory or the field of play underneath this Hazard Crab. So he will steal one of your items, and you have to engage and defeat this one to retake the item. So pretty annoying. Next, we got the Cashew Water. It's like the bad version of the Almond Water, but it's an attack damage, and it deals 2 base damage when used against an entity, and deals 1 damage each round until defeated. So it's like the Cursed Pipe, more or less. from the car park levels. Next, we got the Mauling Swede. This is a pretty tough entity. It's a green rarity, but it's pretty tough. When this entity appears on the field of play, gain 2 hazards. So you don't need to engage to apply his bad effect. So you get 2 hazards from just like his presence. Pretty scary. We got another inflatable shark, we got another soul saint, nice. And then we got another bad room, more or less. It's the waterfall. So you gain an hazard when this room is revealed on the field of play, and then you have to bury the nearest item on the field of play from you under the waterfall. If there are multiple items, you can choose which one. If there are no items, you have to choose an item from your inventory instead. So you can lose 1 item pretty easy with this card. Oh, next we found a very bad guy. We found Barrook the alligator. So this is an unfriendly entity, 10 of life, -6 sanity, 3 decking and damage, and when Barrook is revealed on the field of play, you lose another 4 sanity. So -6 sanity when you engage him, and 4 sanity loss when is revealed on the field of play. You lose another 2 sanity at the beginning of every action round while unengaged, so you have to engage it quickly to kill him off. I think it's the best strategy, otherwise it will drain all of your sanity. When you engage Barrook, you have to search the pool pile for the first item and discard it, so another advantage from fighting him. Next we found a Hollow Swirling Void, pretty nice. Oh, actually it's an hollow, let's place it over there. Okay, we are halfway through it. This is the 5th pack, I believe. Yes, 5th one. Let's see. We found the Foam Sword, another great attack item. It's a lot of luck based because you have to flip to deal more damage, but it's not a bad item. Next we got the Pull Ladder. So Pull Ladder, it's an helpful item to discard hazards, or well, you can lose 5 sanity to discard 2 hazards instead of 1 if you are in a bad situation, so not bad at all. Next we got the Die Bright Spray again, Polecat. Next we got the Spiral Staircase. So this one is a pretty good room to have in your deck, because when you enter the Spiral Staircase you can discard 1 hazard. Instead, you may choose to lose 10 sanity to discard 2 hazard and place an engaged entity in the discard pile. So it's pretty useful if you are encountering a bad time, like against Barrook for example. So we got another Apoditerium. Next we got the Abandoned Pool. So this is pretty nice room. Positive sanity, and when you enter the abandoned pool, you may skip drawing cards from the pool pile to discard 1 hazard. Otherwise, you just take the free cards from the pool pile, and you gain an hazard, but you don't lose sanity for that hazard. Next, we got the Aquarium Cafe. This is a pretty good room because when you enter the Aquarium Cafe, you can search the pool pile for an almond water or a cashew water. But you can discard an item from your inventory to search for 2 almond or cashew waters instead. So pretty nice. If you get these items, dog, you have to place this room in the discard pile. But it's a pretty nice room. Next, we got the Bacteria Marys. So this is a revised version of the classic Bacteria. Pretty tough one, 8 life, -7 sanity. You have to be careful when fighting him. Wow, and we found the Bottomless Pool Rooms. So this is one of the alternative version that I created of some cards. This is the alternative version of the Darknet Pool Rooms. So bottomless Pool Rooms, -5 sanity, 2 navigation points and 4 cards from the pool pile. And you gain 2 hazards, but you can search your pool pile for the first Shroom card and add it to your inventory. And if you don't find any, you can search in your deck in hand. So it's dangerous, but you can get nice rewards. Next, 6th pack. Well, for now we are going pretty well. We have found some great cards overall. And we start this pack with the Kalunga Coil, another bad guy. And when this entity is revealed on the field of play, you gain a hazard. If you hold the 2 plus hazards and you are unengaged, you have to engage him. Each round you are engaged with Kalunga Coil, choose to either lose free sanity or 2 deck in hand damage. So you can at least choose, if you have more sanity you can lose sanity, otherwise classic deck in hand damage. Next we got the Tipsy Frowner, another bad guy, not so difficult to kill, but while he is unengaged you have to flip the position token when an item is added to your inventory. Compass side up, place that item in the discard pile. So pretty bad stuff, you have to engage the Tipsy Frowner as fast as you can. And when you defeat this entity, it deals free deck in hand damage, so it's like an explosive damage when he dies. Then you can search the full pile for an abandoned pool, and you can place it on the top of the room you are currently in. So abandoned pool is not a bad room to place on the field of play. Next we got the classic Turn Arcades, another darkened pool rooms, murky pool again, Poditherium, nice room, abandoned pool. And then we found a Tsuchigumo, a revised version of the classic lobby levels Tsuchigumo. When you engage Tsuchigumo, place the top card from the pool pile face down underneath this entity. When you defeat this entity, reveal the pool pile card. If it's an entity or an item, you have to discard the last attack item you use, so it's like he's parrying you if you play Dark Souls. Then you lose free sanity. But he can do this only one time, otherwise it will be too much powerful. Next we got the Dream Pool, fantastic card. While you are in the Dream Pool, you can place an engaged entity across the field of play from the Dream Pool, so you can disengage an entity. And if the entity is placed on an outcome card or portal, you can discard it. Pretty nice card. And next we found a Hollow Mercy. Nice. Hollow Mercy, we can place it over there. Let's see what we find in our 7th. We are going pretty cool. We are finding some great cards. I'm happy with it. So let's see. We got another Water Slide, another Lazy River, Drainage all over again. Oh, we got another hazard, nice. Oh, a new card. We got a Dry Room. So Dry Room, it's a positive one, and when you enter this room for the first time, you can discard an hazard. This will apply only one time, even if you have multiple copies of this room. Otherwise, it will be too strong. Each time thereafter, you can discard from 0 to 2 hazards, but you lose free sanity for each hazard discarded this way. And when you move out of this room, you have to place it at the bottom of the pool pile. We got again the Bullfrog Man. We got the Hider's Curse. So cursed item, wearable item. When revealed on the field of play, gain a hazard, and you are forced to play this in your inventory. The next time an unfriendly entity is revealed on the field of play, immediately engage it. This entity deals +1 additional deck in hand damage each round. After defeating this entity, also place this item in the discard pile. So at least you can get rid of him pretty quickly. Next, we found the Aqua Shrooms, another Shroom card, pretty good because it deals free basic damage, but it deals 1 additional damage for each hazard in your inventory. So if you have like 3 hazards, this card deals 6 damage, pretty strong one if you use it at the right time. Next, we got the Shroom Nectar. So Shroom Nectar, you can gain free sanity when you use it, and then you can use the remnants to bury an entity on the field of play by placing that entity on the bottom of its current card stack on the field of play. So bury, this is what bury does. You place one entity at the bottom of the stack. Pretty strong. Lola, I noticed an error. Let's see if it's on all the cards. No. So this is my nickname. On the Bullfrog Man it's correct. Here we are missing a 9. Well, not a big of a deal, but still. And we got a Holofoams. Nice. We're going with the 8 pack. Let's see. So we found another pool ladder, watery corridor, turn arcades, darkened pool rooms, dry room, lobby levels dumbwaiter, but the classic versions, so it's a portal, let's place it here. Oh, we found the water faceling. So this entity can become a companion. So this entity is immune to edible and concealment items. You can't conceal the water faceling. Free of life, -4 sanity upon engagement, and when you engage water faceling you gain a hazard. This entity deals +1 additional decking damage for each hazard you hold, so can become pretty damn strong. If you gain a third hazard while engaged with this entity, place it in your inventory as a companion, discarding any current companion. You may use it as an attack item to deal 4 damage, and then you have to discard it. So when you engage, if you engage the water faceling with 2 hazards, you gain the third one from him, and you can have him as your companion. Pretty nice. Next we have the Dead Mall level escalator. So this one will be our 4th set after Aqua Zone Levels, Dead Mall Levels. This is the big reveal, so get ready for the 4th set. Next we got the Packret. Packret, pretty nice companion. This one you can choose to either search the pool pile for the first 2 items and you can add them to your inventory, or you can have him as your companion, and while Packret is your companion you can place 2 items in the inventory slot it occupies. So it's like a bag, more or less. If a hazard is present in the Packret slot, you can't use the items that is carrying, so you have to be careful about it. But this is a strong companion. And next we found a hollow Tsuchigumo. Nice. Okay, we are going with the 9th one, almost there. So we have water slides. Next we got lazy river again, drainage hollow, another hazard. This is the 3rd one. Nice. Bullfrog man, another inflatable shark, sea urchin all over again, shadow cyclone. Whoa, we got the tempest sphere. Damn, tempest sphere. This one is a pretty nice item. So you can lose 5 sanity to discard the next hazard you gain, and then you discard the tempest sphere. Or you can lose 8 sanity to gain a hazard, and you can shuffle the top card of each space on the field of play back into the pool pile, except for your room. So it's like a no clip, but a reverse way, more or less. And then you place a card from the pool pile on every space of the field of play, starting from your position token and going clockwise. So you remove all the field of play and then you can place it a new one. Or you can lose 15 sanity to discard all entities on the field of play. So pretty strong item. And then we found a foil Kalunga coil. Nice. No traces of the water sentinel, but we shall see in the last pack. Let's see. So we found another golden slide, another swirling void, Kalunga coil, deep sea frowner, another lobby levels dumbwaiter, water faceling, spiral staircase. Oh, we found the whisper shrooms, pretty strong item. So actually you gain 2 sanity and you can use this item to conceal an entity on the field of play. Then you reveal the top 3 cards of your deck in hand and place them back on the top of your deck in hand in any order. So it's like the clockwork torch, but it's a single use item. Whoops. Next we found the deadly armored millipede. This one is scary. When this entity appears on the field of play, you gain a hazard. It has only 4 life, but now you will see. Each attack item used against him deals a maximum of 1 damage. Each blow knocks off one of its armored plates, causing it to deal 1 less deck in hand damage for each damage it's taken. So it initially does 4 deck in hand, but for every damage it takes, it deals 1 less damage, and you lose 2 cents each time you attack this entity. Only attack items are useful on armored millipede, but is immune to liquid attack items. So for example, you can't use the cashew water. Strong entity. Oh, and then we have found a foil, green and grown. This item is very, very strong. 6 damage, minus 5 sanity. Once you discard the green and grown, and until the end of your next action round, you can lose 4 sanity to return green and grown to your inventory. So yeah, you can take it back from the discard pile and you can deal another 6 damage. For a total of 9 sanity, but I think it's a pretty good trade. And that was it. We have opened all the 10 packs. This was my first booster box of the Aqua Zone Levels. Now I'm going to open the other one that I took. Let's count a bit. Let's see how many rooms. So I found 34 rooms, so I can build a deck. How many entities? Let's see. 27 entities. And regarding items, 20 items. 3 hazards, without counting the foil one. So yeah, we got with the standard cards we got 34 rooms for building a deck, so it's not bad. I've got lucky with the hazards, I believe, because I found 3 of them in just one box. Sadly, I didn't find out the water sentinel, but I hope to find at least one in my other boxes. So this was my first booster box of the brand new set, the Aqua Zone Levels. I hope that you are enjoying your cards, and I can't wait to see your deck builds, your findings. Post wherever you want on our Discord, your pool photos, your decks, everything you want. Can't wait to see all the stuff that you put on the Discord, honestly. This was my reaction. I hope that you will like it, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, Wanderers.